Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm your host, Preston Tompkins.
And I'm Zach Reinert.
Each week, we invite comedians on to read monologue jokes they wrote about current events. And folks, we got a fun show here. We got a lot of fun guests on this week. I want to introduce our first guest, first timer on the show, Geoff Tice, everybody. Geoff.
Boys, what's up?
Hell
Thanks
yeah.
for having me. So excited to be here.
Of course.
I do know what Zach is writing for, and doing aggressive amphetamines will fit right in. So do it. Do that.
We all know. If you don't know at home, you know.
Yeah. Geoff, where can people find you? And you have a special out, right?
I do. Yeah, you can find me anywhere on social media at Jeffrey Tice, Geoffrey. It's Geoff with a G, Geoff the wrong way. It's also, I have a YouTube special called Jokes with a G. It's free on YouTube. You can also buy the album anywhere where albums are sold if you want to support me that way, or download and or subscribe to SiriusXM and then just listen to comedy radio until they play my bits, and then email them and tell them to play them more. That's honestly the best way to do it.
Fuck yeah.
That's it.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, and yes, returning comedian, give it up for Nick Holland, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you guys for having me again. Yeah, my name is Nick Holland. You can find me on social media at Kick Holland with a K. And I'm doing the Lincoln Center up in Fort Collins next Friday, opening for AJ Finney.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We have another returning guest, Helie Raven, everybody. Helie, anything you want to promote, and where can people find you?
Well, I guess you can find me at Barfight Barbie on Instagram. That's really the only social media I do. And I perform on any show that's down to have me. I'll be on the Speak Cheesy show in Fort Collins this Friday, the 30th. And then I'm headlining a show up in Winter Park at the end of September. I'm really excited about that and looking forward to it. So
fuck yeah.
I'll post my show dates on my Instagram. You can keep up with me that way.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And next multiple returning guest, give it up for Cory Helie, everybody.
Hi there. You guys can catch me at Ratio Comedy every Wednesday at 8 and online at Cory Helie. Though I'm thinking of changing my handles to Dick Hola Jokic. Let me know if that's funny or cool, or be big in Denver and Serbia, but nowhere else.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Those are the only two places you need to be big.
That's true.
Denver and Serbia.
You might make a lot of Serbian enemies, though.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
Oh,
so
man.
far away.
Those videos.
Getting your ass kicked by a Jokic brother would be a great story.
That would be nice.
That's my goal, man. I just want to go to a game and just cheer against Jokic with a Nuggets jersey on and be like, can you just do one, please? Right on my face. Just punch me. All right. Before we get to the jokes, Helie, when we had you on last time, we talked about having you on to do a rant corner, and you told me that you have something that you want to bitch about this week. Is that right?
Yes, I
Go for
love to get really wound up about things that don't matter. And, I try to be respectable. I'm going to try to let that go in front of you. First, I would like to say this before I forget about it. I'm just going to do my thing, and then I'm going to get out of here. Is that
Go
cool?
for it. Yeah, that is great.
Ladies,
Totally.
show your tits all afternoon or whatever you do. Did you guys see Trump at I think he was in Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, he just looked real bad. That's the whole Have you seen Better Call Saul?
Yes.
Yes.
The whole show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That motherfucker looked like Jimmy when he got out of the desert.
Yeah.
Or white. His face looks like it's been rolled in Cheeto dust. I looked at him, I was like, holy shit. Like, he looks like a racist caricature of himself. He's in Trump face right now.
Yeah,
he looks like someone making fun of Trump.
Yeah. Jesus, it's almost beautiful.
Looks like James Adomian.
Yeah, he looks.
But then one thing, you said I'd be welcome to pop in here and do rants and stuff.
Yes.
I try to be polite because Colorado people are pretty soft a lot of the time. I get real pissy about the McChicken. I think I've been in Preston's inbox about this because I know that he's gonna get it.
Goddamn right.
People tell me to calm the fuck down about this, and I won't. Geoff, are you from here?
Sure. Yeah, mostly. Yes.
You've lived in Denver your whole life, or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
Have you been to Nebraska? You've been to another state, right?
I sure have.
They have regular McChickens and hot and McSpicies everywhere I've been except Colorado, and I fucking hate it so much. And everyone's like, well, the hot and spicy is better. Why would you want the regular one?
Yeah.
Hangovers.
Well, to me, as a college, now I'm going to fight for Colorado.
Yeah.
How are we soft if you want the more bland version? That makes you soft.
Oh shit.
You guys
get your feelings hurt when I broach the talk about the subject. That's the thing.
I have no opinions on the McChicken. I have opinions on your feelings about the McChicken.
If you can't stand the heat, get out.
And that's what everybody says. Why would you want the bland one? Well, because I remember what it was like being hungover, and sometimes you just need the worst quality chicken patty. Yeah. With too much mayonnaise to soothe your system. And I'm just mad that I don't have the option. I don't even want the sandwich.
Yeah.
It's a bad sandwich. I don't want it. I just want to know that it's on the menu and that I could order it. I want to be able to go, no, not today. Add it.
You softies with your green chili. Have you ever tried a green pepper? A bell pepper?
The quality of the spice is why I get so mad, because it's not better. I would rather have the bland, and it's not because it's too hot or anything. It's the poor quality of the spice.
Yeah, okay. She's getting me. She's getting me.
Helie, this is my move. I get the hot and spicy chicken sandwich, and then I put gochujang sauce on it when I get
from home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not in the car. Corey.
I just like McDonald's has gochujang.
No, when I was 22, I did keep barbecue sauce in my car, and I don't want to get into that. But as I've gotten older, I just go home and wait to eat my food when I get home.
But you need to eat fries. You need to eat fries when they're crispy. So I'm with you.
Yeah,
I think you're fine. No explanation needed.
Preston's explaining the prequel to him having to lose 100 pounds.
Yeah, if you look at picture of me in 2012, you'll understand why I've had to change a lot of shit about my life.
The sauce stays out of the car.
The thing about their quality of sauce, this is the last thing I'm going to say about it. My main issue is just that it's not that good. And whenever people are like, oh, it's so good, I'm like, I just want the regular one, because I swear to God, I've worked in fast food restaurants, and the hot sauce on that thing is so bottom shelf. I don't even think it's hot sauce. I think they put the patty goes on the assembly line, and they put it on the bun, and they put on the mayo, and they put on the lettuce. And the last step for the hot and spicy is they just have somebody dry heave on it before they put it up. And then
wow, this has kind of changed my whole worldview.
They have someone eat spicy. They have someone eat hot Cheetos and then breathe
on it, and that's where the hot and spicy flavor comes from.
God damn it.
I know it's like I know people don't understand why I get so upset, but thank you. Emotional processing is part of it, and you've allowed me to begin working through it. Nick, don't give me that look.
For those of you
not working through it, she's gonna log off and beat somebody up.
Yeah.
Go kill a fast food worker.
Last question before you gotta hop out of here, Helie. Have you gone to Popeyes and had their spicy chicken sandwich?
I love their spicy chicken sandwich. Yes, okay. I told you I'd love to get wound up about saying
I understand. I'm just saying.
What about the Wendy's spicy chicken?
Oh, the Wendy's. I haven't tried that.
What about Chick-fil-A's political leanings?
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. I don't even think they're that good. I don't go to them because I'm pissy that they don't like gay people.
Right.
But
Well,
chicken's
neither
not
does
even
Geoff.
that good.
No, I'm pro the other way. Yeah. I go, yeah.
So this is my solution for you, Helie, is only get your hot and spicy chicken sandwiches from Popeyes and no longer McDonald's.
I know.
From
We don't have a
in
Popeyes
Colorado.
up here.
Be the bigger person.
Yeah. All right. Well,
No, but
thank you.
I hit Popeyes all the time on the way to Denver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
You know what's
they got
funny?
some-
Zach and I have been here in Colorado for 10 years. I forgot that McDonald's only had a regular chicken sandwich. I thought it was only the hot and spicy.
That's
is
a big
only-
shock
That's
to
the
me when I
argument.
moved here.
That it is only the hot and spicy.
Right. No, I thought. So are you saying, Helie, in Nebraska, they just have the regular ones?
No, they have
They
both.
have the regular, yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
have
what I mean.
both.
That's what I mean. I forgot that they had both. That's how long I've
Oh,
been here.
yeah.
I forgot that
Oh,
they
yeah,
had
yeah.
both.
I haven't.
Oh
forgotten.
yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Helie, for joining us. You are always welcome to rant about fast food on here. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. See you later.
Bye.
Later.
Bye. Oh, Alien Romulusi. Bye.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, there was your rant, folks. Tune in whenever Helie wants to hop on at 2:00. Folks, okay. So we had a lot of news happen this week, specifically the DNC. Did you guys watch the DNC at all this week?
Not at all.
It was
No, I mean I watched highlights and stuff
Yeah.
on Twitter, but
Yeah, show some highlights.
so I started watching it and I'm like, this is the same propaganda bullshit that RNC was doing. I'm like, we don't need having like 5 nights of the DNC is like someone having a birthday week.
Oh,
You
yeah,
only
I
get
call it-
one fucking night. Just get one night.
Yeah, but
WrestleMania
like,
is like that now, where WrestleMania
Yeah.
starts on like a Thursday and then it's
Yeah.
a Friday,
Yeah.
Saturday, and Sunday. And it's just like, I do not care to just see all these
No.
old racist
No.
white guys talk who are getting into the Hall of Fame, and that's what the DNC is.
Yeah,
It's a-
exactly.
yeah, but you know, the DNC though really had this vibe. Like the DNC was like 5 nights of Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's. Where the
Pink's
RNC,
here!
the
Yeah.
RNC was more like the televised final rounds of like the Pine Box Derby. You
Yeah.
know, Boy Scouts
Yeah.
Pine Box Derby hosted by Strom Thurmond.
Yeah.
You know, totally different. Totally different.
So
format.
yeah, Zach, I wish I was like you and only watched the highlights because I had it on for a night and I wanted to kill myself. So it was
I
bad.
can't do that shit. Yeah.
No, never again. So on that note, some other big news. RFK Jr. dropped out of the 2024 presidential race earlier this week, following in his family's footsteps of not making it till election day.
Oh.
All right, Zach,
Nice.
what's your first
That
joke?
was a really good one.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Joe Biden gave a impassioned speech at the Democratic National Convention this last week. What's next for Joe Biden after the DNC? A DNR.
Hell yeah. All right, Geoff, since you're the first new guest, we'll have you go after Zach.
Hell yeah. I also have an RFK joke. RFK announced he will be suspending his campaign this week and endorsing Trump, while the worm in his brain announced he'll be endorsing Paul Atreides. It's very
Fuck yeah. God damn it. The worm shit is still insane to me. It is
Yes.
still fucking wild.
Yeah.
I have not recovered. I haven't even been able to process the bear story yet.
I mean, the
I'm
best
still-
part is that every subsequent RFK Jr. headline he'd get, you'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, is that how he got the worm?" It's like
Yeah.
there's too many. Actually,
that the
for all
origin
of this
story?
guy's other behaviors,
Yeah.
he's
At
actually
this point-
like been spared several worms.
So many times.
You know?
Yeah, at this point, it's like, how many worms are there?
Yeah.
Look, last week I was here defending JD Vance advancing on couches, which is, I think, normal to fuck furniture. And now I've got to tell you that I'm not the only, like, he's not the only one with a brain worm. You don't
Yeah.
feel like there's a worm in your brain? None of you guys feel like you got a brain worm?
Let's normalize
Come
brain
on.
worms, folks.
I don't have medical care, so I don't need to know. You
Is
know?
that you
You'll
or the
never
worm
know,
talking, dude?
Yeah.
Hey,
Dennis Rodman, a little bit of a worm.
is
No one
having a
ever
brain
said he was weird.
is having a brain worm the reason why he takes the bait from every report?
Hey, ba, 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 wah. All right. Nick, go ahead with your first joke.
Sure, I'm gonna get my RFK
Go for it.
Jr. joke out of the way as well. But is that a worm in your brain, or are you happy to see me? RFK Jr. caught a new parasite this week, endorsing Donald Trump. Some say the two men were united, being haunted by the ghosts of their more competent fathers. Some say that Donald Trump's assassination attempt sparked daddy issues in RFK Jr. But my sources tell me that RFK Jr. was lured over into the Trump camp by a particularly attractive rotting beaver carcass.
They just have that box with the stick, and they just have the carcass, and they're just ready to yank it.
I've never gotten over how crazy it is that like a billionaire pulls over and grabs roadkill off the road.
Dude, and then all these people are like, yeah, I've pulled roadkill off the road before too. And I'm like, who are these fucking people? Like,
but also they're not a billionaire.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's like
rich people are thrifty though. Rich people are thrifty. They're always cheap. They're just like,
yeah.
Oh. The weirdest part of that story is that he went all of these other places and they weren't like, hey Bob, you sort of smell like a dead bear today.
It's fucking wild. All right. Cory, what's your first joke?
After suspending the campaign, RFK was welcomed to a stage on Friday from Donald Trump, and Trump said, if elected, he will release all remaining documents related to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It's just like, finally, some analog media that can get me hard again. Wow.
Fuck yeah. Oh God. All right. So that might be my favorite one so far. You have to beat that joke. Okay. I want to do this quick one before I get into the Ben Affleck stuff.
I'm going straight into Affleck.
Yeah, go for it. The TSA has announced that peanut butter is considered a liquid. In response, the CIA said, quote, finally, another way to waterboard someone.
This is an anti-CIA podcast.
Yeah, anti-CIA. All right,
real quick, would anybody like the couch fuck thing? I've also thought like I've never fucked a peanut butter jar, but like if somebody was like you got to fuck a food and there weren't a melon around, I'd pick a peanut butter jar. Can anyone else?
I just don't. I think going in would be
okay,
but pulling out and then back in wouldn't be.
How about a warmed up jar of Nutella? It's already in the name.
Nutella.
That's
walked right into that shit. God damn
Jeff,
it,
is your kid eating Nutella yet? It's gonna be a joy.
He's about to. After that.
No, not after that.
Cut it.
No, I'm leaving that shit in, Jeff. Yeah.
That's in the reel.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that one's popping up. You're gonna see that shit on Facebook tomorrow, Jeff. All right, Zach, go for it.
All right. Let's see. Jennifer Lopez filed for divorce from Ben Affleck on the date of their 2-year wedding anniversary. I just hope Ben Affleck doesn't relapse. I know he's an alcoholic, but I actually mean getting another back tattoo.
Marriages run on Duncan. I'm surprised that marriage failed, dude.
Yeah, dude. I didn't know.
Every time they showed him in public, he looked like the most miserable man in the world.
Have you guys seen the video? This was like 6 months ago of him opening the door for J-Lo on the passenger side and then just slamming that. That is the most relatable thing I think any guy, in a long-term relationship could see. They're like, just get in the fucking car.
Well, the real loser of Affleck and J-Lo's divorce is American cinema, as this prompted the indefinite suspension of Gigli 2 Still Jiggling.
Oh man, I didn't know it was on their 2-year wedding anniversary. That shit's that's cold.
Brutal.
Fucking brutal. All right, Jeff, go for it.
All right. Jennifer Lopez officially filed for divorce from Ben Affleck this week. Ben's brother, Casey Affleck, has been helping him through these tough times by bringing him Duncan, having long talks, and ultimately reenacting that one scene from Manchester by the Sea.
There we go. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
We do movie references on this podcast too, folks, but they're all suicidal.
I also want like the weekend update graphic with just the guy grabbing the gif of the gun going in. Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, for the live show, that'd be fun if like at the fort, they have the projector on.
Dude,
every person comes in with their own like thumb drive with the pictures.
It crushes. It
That
crushes
might be-
with like a visual
yeah.
aid. You can really, it crushes.
Yeah, Zach, we need to figure that out because I think that
Yeah, we'll
really
figure
add
that out.
an element.
We'll
to
get
the
like
show.
one of those. We'll get one of those old school projectors from like classrooms.
Yeah.
Like a speed round. or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah,
Like,
and you
know,
just
the
click through
subsequent
the yeah.
round.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That would fucking rule. All right, Nick, go for it.
All right. Throughout the week at the DNC, the Clintons, the Obamas, and many famous, important Democratic characters for the last several decades roasted Donald Trump, displaying Democrats' novel, successful tactic of good old-fashioned bullying. The bullying has worked so well, Democratic insiders say the plan for the presidential debate is for Tim Walz to sneak up and crouch behind Donald Trump and have Kamala just shove Donald over.
I love how I love how deliberate that joke was for like 90 seconds.
So good.
Great.
I'll be right back, but Cory, go ahead.
Cool. Just gonna take it back to J-Lo for a second. Jennifer Affleck. She did change your last name to Affleck. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have announced they'll be divorcing after 2 years of marriage. Affleck fans wish that the marriage ended the same way it did in their movie Jersey Girl. If anyone needs a reminder, J-Lo dies 8 minutes into that movie or something.
All right, I'll do my Affleck joke. Jennifer Lopez has filed for divorce from her husband Ben Affleck this week. Flags that Dunkin' Donuts will be flown at half mast until further notice.
Damn, that's good. I love that.
Matt Damon responded with, quote, "Let's fucking go." Wait, no, I mean that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I'm here for you. Fuck yeah. All right, Zach.
All right, I'll get this JD. I forgot I do have a JD Vance one.
Hell yeah.
Why not?
JD Vance says he is willing to commit to not imposing a national abortion ban, saying, "What do I give a fuck? Couches can't get pregnant."
All right, I have a new goal for us. I want us to see if we could do a couch joke each week until election day. I feel like we could do it. I feel like we can do it. All right, Tice, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. All right, here we go. After 5 long years, North Korea is finally reopening their borders to tourists. The announcement came in tandem with the launch of their new tourism campaign. Visit North Korea or we'll hit the button. I also have some alt lines.
Go for it.
Visit North Korea. You got to get the haircut. Or visit North Korea. Come for the sights. Stay for the labor camps. they get worse. And then visit North Korea. We have camping, but different. And that's it.
That's so fucking good. God damn it. All right, Nick, you're up.
All right, I want to do a JD Vance as well. This week, after an awkward filmed visit to a donut shop, JD Vance's team said, "We're calling it a win because there was clearly no sexual chemistry between him and the food."
Oh my God. Did you guys watch that video?
Oh, it's
So
brutal.
painful.
Dude,
Yeah.
he literally
Painful.
tells them just whatever makes sense. For a dozen donuts? What?
Yeah, it was like
Whatever.
he'd never been in a donut shop
Yeah.
before.
And then also blurring out the person who's like, it already immediately, it's like, oh, this person clearly is being assaulted already. Like they immediately aren't signing off.
Yeah.
And they're like, whatever this is, don't put me on camera.
Yeah. She was like, "I don't want to be on camera." They're like, "Don't worry, we'll cut her out." But then they kept her real voice and then just blurred her
Yeah.
face.
And then
I'm like,
we're still gonna post it. They still posted
exactly.
it.
Although, would it have been better if her voice had been modulated?
Oh, dude, I was praying for that.
I don't know, like since June.
I like that this is like the party of like the conspiracy morons who think that everybody's like reptilians, but then they walk into a donut shop and they're like, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah,
just full Men
you
in
tell
Black
me
mode.
what I should eat.
Yeah,
It's like, you're the fucking alien, man. What the fuck are you
man.
talking?
Yeah, that guy just lost so many hillbilly points.
Oh, dude, yeah. It was
He's
such
got
a fun contrast seeing that, and then Tim Walz literally going into a Runza
yeah,
and just chopping it up with the Runza guys.
Official fast food of the pod runs.
Yeah, official fast
very
food.
much so, yeah.
Oh, it's the bland McChicken now. That's what
Yeah,
it
there we go.
Yeah, that's actually.
All right, Helie, you're next.
Jerry Seinfeld and wife Jessica are officially empty nesters after son's college move-in weekend. Fans of Seinfeld may remember the first time he was an empty nester at 38 in 1993 when he broke up with his then 17-year-old girlfriend.
Great.
You just can't
That's
joke
great.
about anything anymore, guys. As Seinfeld says that to his next girlfriend at a college campus.
That was my favorite thing was Seinfeld complaining about cancel culture. Like you can't tell any joke. It's like, dude, you haven't cussed in 60 years.
Yeah, when was the last time you did anything topical?
You're a billionaire off of Larry David's charm and history, and you should be counting your lucky stars that man exists, because anybody could have done that role. Sorry, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that's not who the packet's for, right, Zach?
No.
It's for
Yeah.
It's for Michael Richards.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah.
I'm getting hired personally by Michael Richards.
Oh my god.
He's coming back to stand up.
Kramer Nights.
Oh man, that's I'm just picturing Zach writing for Michael Richards, and you have two packets. You're one if he wants to lean into it, and then one if he wants to rebrand himself.
I think Hulk Hogan could write for Michael Richards.
Oh man, yeah.
on the side of a trailer. Yeah,
that is a great pro wrestling joke, Geoff. I send you a thank you card for.
That's great.
Real quick joke
so
about
funny.
Hulk Hogan. The Chris Hemsworth biopic about Hulk Hogan movie got canceled.
R.I.P.
Yeah, and I was like, oh well, Chris Hemsworth really doesn't want to say the N-word on camera. So
well, good luck
just off camera.
yeah,
yeah. Good luck never being in a Tarantino movie.
yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
All right. I wrote this joke for Zach. Rapper Sean Kingston ran out of a Florida courthouse on Monday because his fraud case is making him suicidal. Suicidal because it's not over.
Oh man, that's good.
911. That might be the silliest shit I've ever written.
That's great. That's good.
I love Sean Kingston's songs, but
Oh,
man, that dude is a
Yeah.
fuck up. And a bad jet ski writer, I think, too, I've heard.
Yeah.
Just awful. Okay. Reinert, you're up.
All right, let's see. A U.S. border agent was accused of ordering women to show him their breasts in order to pass. Hey, who let Harvey Weinstein become a border agent?
Just the most 1980s comedy movie crime anybody could ever commit.
Yeah.
All right, Geoff.
All right, this one might be a little rough, but here we go.
Go for it.
After a mass stabbing in Southport, England, far-right protesters have been rioting in England and Northern Ireland, attacking mosques and minority groups, which some Catholics are calling a nice change of pace.
That's great.
Folks. God damn it. That's so fun. That's so All right, Nick, you're up.
Okay, music fans across the world were shocked and dismayed to learn that Kanye West is addicted to nitrous oxide. They were subsequently relieved to know that this explains when he was planning to make pornography in the spring, and then also disappointed to learn that all of this is after Nazi Kanye. Doesn't explain Nazism, Kanye, at all. Between Kanye West's nitrous addiction and Matthew Perry's ketamine overdose, it's just really heartbreaking to learn that the rich and famous don't have access to better drugs than we do.
Yeah, it's like yeah, man. It's like you made college dropout. You shouldn't be huffing air dust.
Yeah, what are we fucking doing? My favorite tweet from last week was someone posting a picture of Kanye at whatever concert he was at, and he goes, "Man, I just know he's still in there somewhere." Deep down inside, he's still in there.
It's like your grandma gets Alzheimer's. And
Yeah,
like...
yeah. Oh, 100%.
She used to give me raisins every morning. That lady's still there.
Yeah. All right, Cory.
Chick-fil-A has plans to start their own streaming service with a slate of original programming. Feel free to contribute here in a moment, guys. I can't wait to see such fare as Straight Eye for the Straight Guy, All Straight Dogs Go to Heaven, and a non-juvenile delinquent reboot of Scared Straight.
All straight dogs go to heaven. That's the winner there.
All straight dogs go to heaven is great.
Yeah, and then also just American Sniper again.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. Oh man, the streaming service will have the profile pictures kind of like Disney Plus, but it's just Chris Kyle, it's JD Vance, it's
Somehow the Duggar guy who was a pedophile gets his own show.
God damn it. Okay. This one. Okay. A rumor that Beyonce was going to perform at the final night of the DNC was circling last week. However, the singer was never planned to make an appearance. False promises and a huge letdown from the Democratic Party. Where have I heard this one before, folks? This is a silly one.
Preston's doing sassy ones.
I'm a sassy boy this week.
He's sassy. Like his new character arc.
Sassy little boy.
Sass, gas, or grass. Preston don't ride for free.
Sassy Preston.
Sassy. All right, Zach.
All right. Former MMA star Ronda Rousey apologized for sharing Sandy Hook's. Okay, we're going to restart that.
Sandy Hook's.
Former MMA star. former MMA star Ronda Rousey apologized for sharing Sandy Hook hoax videos years ago on social media, which means I can finally stop calling her Alice Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, when you said Sandy Hoax, I thought that was who your packet was for.
Sandy Hoax is Alex Jones's drag name.
Oh fuck! Oh my.
Yeah. That's so
all right. All right, Geoff, you're up.
All right. A Brazilian airline tragically fell out of the sky this week, killing all 62 on board. The CEO of Boeing offered his condolences, but then he hit the too small pose, which was weird.
Night, night.
God damn it. Did you see that those two astronauts are going to be up in space until February, and that SpaceX is going to be the one to send up a ship? And like, I'm just picturing like Boeing fucked him getting up there, and now you have to rely on Elon Musk. Fuck it. I live in space now. I live in space now.
But
definitely the two most reliable companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on Bowen or Elon Musk is absolutely the definition being caught between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah.
You know, the rock being Earth and the hard place being the cruel, merciless void of space.
It's so crazy to think to like come all the way back through Earth's atmosphere, land, and then get assassinated by a hitman. That's gonna suck.
I just imagine Elon getting his like 13th ketamine injection of the day, and being like, "We're gonna get those astronauts home."
We got this. All right, Cory, you're up.
A man has been sentenced to more than 6 years in prison after hacking into state databases to fake his death and get out of paying child support. I've heard of deadbeat dads, but never undeadbeat dads.
Oh!
I'd watch that sitcom, dude. Undeadbeat dads, like dads that are
A
dead, but
zombie
their
dad.
unfinished business is providing for their children.
Yeah.
I mean, find that on Chick-fil-A streaming service for
There you
sure.
go.
Oh shit, Jeff! Jeff, you wanna animate this for me, bud?
Yeah.
I would like to.
Deal.
Okay. Oh, I got another sassy one for you guys. Kamala Harris accepted the presidential nomination on Thursday this week. In her acceptance speech, she promised that America would have the most lethal army in the world, technically making her the first Black woman presidential nominee for the Republican Party. Just a sassy one. Just a sassy one.
You are so sassy.
I'm a little bitch this week,
Little
guys.
sastronaut.
Astronaut.
It was just very funny that her whole speech, like you could literally copy and paste for a Republican nominee, and it would be the exact same. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll fucking kill everybody, and we'll have the strongest military in the world. Yay!
It's like we all just want, and everyone's just like, we just want to go to the doctor.
Yeah, it's like, hey, how much does it cost to get my tooth pulled? I don't care about the fucking army. All right, Zach, you're up.
Let's see. Dr. Fauci was hospitalized with the West Nile virus this week. If the West Nile virus killed Dr. Fauci, that would be like that stingray killing the crocodile hunter, basically.
Oh.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. the crocodile hunter.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, Steve Irwin, baby.
And probably that stingray might be dead too. R.I.P.
Yeah.
to that stingray.
Hey, R.I.P.
It
the
wasn't
stingray.
wrong. It wasn't
You know,
wrong.
there are a lot of good people on both sides. A lot of good people on both
You sound like Kamala talking about Gaza.
sides.
There were casualties on both sides. All right. All right, Jeff, go for it.
All right. Speaking of casualties, we'll do this one. Zelensky and the Ukraine were able to use a domestic-made drone missile for the first time this week due to a new weapons development program that they're calling Obamacare 2.
Folks.
Damn.
Folks.
That's it. That continues our streak of. We've had a ton of Obama drone.
Yeah,
jokes. That's
yeah.
that's been a.
Good.
Yeah, so that's our other challenge. We need
We
a
need
couch
we
joke, and then we need a drone joke.
We need like sound effects for drone
Yeah.
couch. There's like a couple others
Yeah.
that we.
Yeah.
Critical
Hit.
strike animation, like it's like old bowling, like the old bowling
Yeah.
ball animation. The phone's taken off and just
It's
shooting
like-
the couch. Yeah.
It's like those
Kamala.
those Halo hype videos, 360 no scope.
Yeah.
Greg Ellis, shout out. He did send me sound effects. I just have not had time to figure out how to do that over Zoom yet, but coming soon, I promise. All right, Nick, you're up.
All right. A super yacht named the Bayesian sunk in the Mediterranean this week. Ironically, the Bayesian is named for Bayesian statistics, which is popular amongst economists and gamblers. And it's a branch of statistics where you can use new information to update the strength of your probabilistic guess. If that sounds a little too abstract, for instance, when they found the first dead person, rescue crews were able to be like, oh, statistically, the 6 people still missing are definitely dead. That's just built Bayesian statistics on board the Bayesian.
Love it. Love it. Probably the smartest joke we've had on the podcast.
That's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, Corey.
And we're gonna follow it with this. Andrew Tate was put under house arrest again as new charges emerge involving sex with a minor. Fans of Tate can be seen in Ed Hardy t-shirts convincing their girlfriends that it's the woke police's fault.
Dude, did you see his brother in that video when they talked to the press?
Oh,
he
yeah,
is
he
going to
looks
fucking
terrified.
flip.
He looked like he had like
terrified.
a sniper laser on his forehead. He was just like, he looked panicked. Yeah.
That is a
he was
brother that is about to get immunity. I promise you that.
Oh shit.
That's the yeah.
He's
had
gonna
the
Henry Hill,
immunity
huh?
face.
Yeah.
If ratting out blood had a face.
That's that one.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
fucking that one. All right. So much like Corey's Chick-fil-A joke, join in when you want, fellas. Donald Trump will hold the January 6th awards gala at his New Jersey golf club he owns in September. This is true. The awards include Best Testicle Taser, Most Meth Consumed, and the Golden Bullet Ashley Babbitt Lifetime Achievement Award.
Farthest difference from your ex-wife's basement that you don't pay rent in but live in, traveled.
Yeah.
Award goes to
Best unmarked grave on a golf course.
That's what I was gonna say. God, best shallow grave for a loved one. Yeah.
Largest shit on a desk. Of state representative.
Dude, but
and
yeah,
then also just best drive on the golf course. That's it. And then just the best, whoever just hit it the best.
Best drive.
Best noose tied for Mike Pence.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is 100% true. He's holding that, which honestly I kind of respect that. That is a incredible troll. 2 months before the election, go for it. All right, Zach, you're up.
All right. See, Jenna Ortega says she deleted Twitter after seeing explicit AI images of herself as a minor. To which Elon Musk responded, "Hey, those were a gift, asshole."
Oh, fuck. Great. All right, Geoff.
All right, this is my last one. And it's very stupid. Okay, here we go. An earthquake rocked California recently. It was reported as a 4.4 in Los Angeles or a Des Moines 9.
See, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Chef's kiss.
Fuck
So
yeah.
dumb. So dumb.
All right, Nick, you're up.
All right. A trailer for Francis Ford Coppola's Megapolis, featuring negative quotes from critics, was pulled when it was revealed the quotes were made up and falsely attributed. Don't worry, Francis Ford Coppola. The bad reviews are on their way. There's no need to rush.
Man, have you seen the trailer, like the one before that, for this movie?
It looks nuts. I mean,
yeah.
My girlfriend and I, we just watched his Dracula a couple weeks ago, and then the next time we were at the theaters, we saw that trailer, and we were like, oh, this movie's gonna kind of suck. But it's gonna be sick. You know?
Yeah, it's like I do want to be able to watch a movie before that guy dies in theaters, you know, but it looks fucking
insane.
Nonsensical.
It's gonna be totally insane. But I'm like,
I'll go watch it.
I will watch it.
Yeah. Fun fact about that: Lionsgate is the one distributing that movie, and they're the ones that fired me last year. So I love seeing a company take a shit publicly.
Hey.
So fuck you, Lionsgate. All right, Cory, you're up.
An Italian burglar was caught after sitting down with a book during a robbery attempt. No one thought anything was afoot until they saw something totally suspect: an Italian reading a book.
I'm not just a blending in.
It's of a mice and a man. I'm glad we can still go after them, you know?
A smarter podcast host would end the podcast there, but we're not.
There's more jokes to be let off into the...
Oh, fuck. That's great. That tickled me. That one fucking got me. Okay. This one is just for Harry Potter nerds out there. Nice. J.K. Rowling has deleted 27 tweets since being named in a lawsuit brought by Olympic women's boxing gold medalist Emaine Kalev. However, the tweets in question were all from 2022 promoting the box office bomb, Fantastic Beasts, and The Secrets of Dumbledore. All right, Zach.
All right. See, methamphetamines disguised as a shipment of watermelons received. We're gonna restart. Methamphetamines disguised as a shipment of watermelons received off the coast of San Diego this week, all but guaranteeing this weekend's Gallagher shows will not be as good as originally planned.
Fuck yeah, that one's great. Nick, do you got any more?
I sure do.
Hell
yeah. While Kamala's campaign has leaned heavily into brat and the aesthetic of the young internet, one girl boss's brat summer came to an early end. That's right, the brat who flew too close to the sun embattled former Congressman George Santos pled guilty to wire fraud and aggravated identity theft this week. Santos faces up to 8 years in prison. I know why the caged Barbie sings.
One brat flew too close to the sun. I fucking love that. Great job. All right, Cory.
Charlie Icarus. Is that
Charlie?
Not proud of this one, and it is my last joke.
Go for it.
Hulk Hogan joked about body slamming presidential hopeful Kamala Harris. When asked if he should apologize for stating he would beat a woman, his reply was, "He's done a lot of inward thinking, as well as a lot of soul searching." And no.
Damn, that's good.
Fuck, man.
Damn, that's good.
Yep.
That's great. That's a good one to end on. Unless Nick,
no, what's funny is I do have my last joke is a Hulk Hogan joke. So
go brother. For it. Yeah, do it.
Yeah. All right. A woman has been injured after Hulk Hogan threw a beer can at her head. The incident took place at an event promoting Hulk Hogan's beer, which is actually called Real American Beer. Say what you want about Hulk Hogan, but here's what he doesn't do: false advertising. All right, Zach, you got any more?
No.
No, you do? Okay.
I got a couple more.
Oh yeah, go for it, Nick. Go for it.
Nice.
All right. See, on Tuesday at the DNC, a robust showing of RFK Jr. supporters, which was approximately about 6 people, marched to the Bean in Millennium Park in Chicago. When asked the purpose of their mission, they told press that they were actually looking for carcasses, but after lunch, they also had a really cool anti-vaccination presentation to give.
That's great.
This one is a little close to, but it's just the world is similar.
Yeah, go for it.
Senator Bob Menendez, who was convicted in a federal bribe scheme and had over $100,000 in gold bars found in his home, has filed a legal motion with the judge presiding over his trial to throw out his guilty verdict, saying, "Your Honor, I just found this gold bar in the park. You could have it if you wanted." Because I get excited whenever you invite me to listen.
Yeah.
A 32-year-old hunter in Alaska was mauled by a bear and then shot by another member of his hunting party in the fracas. When asked whether he would rather run into a man or a bear in the woods, he stated, "I've just learned to stay out of the fucking woods."
Like, as long as the man isn't Dick Cheney. That's all
Dick Cheney catching strays this week, folks. Hell yeah.
Oh, I just found one more.
Go for it.
All right, let's see. 3 people are dead after a man opened fire in an Indianapolis mall. The shooter was killed by a Good Samaritan, police said. When asked why he waited for 3 people to get shot, the Good Samaritan said he just wanted to make sure the guy was serious first.
He's like, "I'm not that good of a guy with a gun."
Yeah. Oh man, that's great. Nick, did you have one more?
I did. Let me pick. Oh yeah, okay. Here's a nice.
Go for it.
31 years ago, Brandon Lee died filming the original movie, The Crow. This week, the cast and crew of the remake of The Crow wish they were dead instead of having to answer for having released it.
Oh, good.
Oh, fuck. That's a good one to end on. God.
The original Crow outdid the new Crow in everything but keeping the lead actor alive.
God damn it. That's so fucking good. Well, thank you guys so much for being on. Shout out to Helie for coming on and ranting. Geoff, Nick, Cory, you guys are so fucking funny. Zach, do you have any shows coming up that you want to promote?
Yeah, I'm doing Comic Sense in Boulder next weekend.
Perfect.
Like just all next weekend. Just find Comic Sense on Facebook or online or whatever.
Hell yeah. And you can catch me featuring at Verboten in Loveland this Wednesday night at 7:00. We love you so much. Please like, rate, subscribe, review, and share the podcast. Zach, Cory, you ready for our sign off?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Nick might remember it.
Nick,
too.
you
Who
might
knows?
remember it. Jeff, I don't think you know it, but we'll just do it.
Just
One,
Hulk Hogan
2.
yelling the word. Oh. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, that was. You know what? Fuck it. That's our sign off. All right. Thank you guys. We love you. We'll see you next week.